Well guys, welcome back to the Games and Gamers Media, and today I'm gonna be showing you the top 20 most anticipated games of 2015 that will make our year amazing. Handbrake is a third-person action game that is to be released on Xbox One. Again, it is developed by Remedy Entertainment, who made the award-winning film noir love story that is Max Payne and Max Payne 2. While the game is set around the fictional northeastern US Shreveport University, where time travel experiment goes wrong. Well, the event causes a time breakdown, and also due to that reason, it gives the power to three main characters of the game, that is Jack Joyce, Beth Wilder, and Paul Serene, and an ability to manipulate with the time. Well, the game is expected to be released in 2015, that is Q2. So guys, let us see the final touch of this trailer.
I'm not gonna hurt you, but I can't let you go!
Zero state.
Doctor, you're the only one who can fix this. I don't know the science, but I know the guy who murdered Will is using you.
Paul said people would try to steal our research.
Paul. Hard way.
It's collapsing. Move it! Move! Ah!
So the next game in our list is Dead Island 2, which is an upcoming action role-playing survival horror game that is set after the event of Dead Island Escape. This game is now set in California, where United States military has put California under the full quarantine restricted zone due to the new zombie outbreak. The game will be expected to be released in Q2 2015, and here is the release trailer of Dead Island 2.
I got my trucks and my dickies. I'm the bomb and I'm about to blow up. Whoa.
Seriously, bro?
Sweet!
Come on, dude, time to split.
Freaking awesome!
Let's go!
Dude, chill. I got this.
Well, coming back with our next game, Dying Light is another upcoming adventure survival horror game that is developed by Techland. The Polish company was actually supposed to develop the Death Island 2, but instead they decided to focus on developing Dying Light with Warner Brothers. Dying Light is actually a zombie apocalypse which is themed in an open world similar to South American slums and cities. The game is mostly melee based and there are over hundreds of weapons that can be used by the player. Player can also craft their new weapons in the game and play against the zombies. The game is expected to be released in January 27 and 2015.
Guys like you.
You follow their rules as thoughtlessly as you follow mine. But a man who follows someone else's rules is no man at all.
Little kids in there! What the fuck, Crane? I'm no leader. I'm a goddamn parkour instructor.
Chaos is the one true order of things. And to pretend otherwise is the sheerest folly.
You maniac. You just doomed thousands of innocent people!
We're out of time, Crane.
Shit. I don't know if I can fix this. But I'm sure as hell gonna try.
Crane, why do you even give a fuck what happens to these people? You don't belong here. This is just a job for you.
I don't want to die here, Crane. Not like this, not helpless. Can I trust you?
That is the natural order of things, Crane. Kill or be killed. Eat or be eaten.
You don't know how much this means, dear boy. To me, to all of us.
You see, we are at war, you and I. A war of opposing philosophies. A war to see whose vision of the world proves true.
What the hell are you talking about? Answer me, motherfucker!
Will you be a dog and save the dwellers of the tower? Or will you be a man? Do you live by your own rules, Crane? Or are you merely someone else's puppet?
Peggy 18.
When you're ready.
Rise of Tomb Raider is the 2015 sequel to the 2013 reboot of the Tomb Raider franchise from developer Crystal Dynamics and publisher Square Enix. This will be the 11th Tomb Raider game, and Microsoft announced at Gamescom 2014 that the Rise of Tomb Raider will be a timed exclusive release for Xbox 360 and Xbox One, and later the date will be announced for PC, PS3 and PS4. In her adventure, Lara Croft was forced into a true survivor, but she glimpsed a deeper secret world. Teaser featured that Lara is undergoing the therapy of mental trauma endured during the first game, as well as cutscenes of her investigating a mountain vista. In the next chapter of her journey, Lara will be using her survival skills and ultimately accepting her destiny as a Tomb Raider. We can expect the game to be released in 2015 for Xbox 360 and Xbox One, and later, as I said, PS3, PS4 and PC. Release date will be announced.
There's another type of person. You know what happens to them? Miss Croft?
We become who we're meant to be.
While featuring the next action-adventure third-person shooter platform video game, Uncharted 4: A Thief's End is an upcoming 2015 fourth edition of Uncharted series, set several years after the event of Uncharted 3, The Drake Deception. Nathan Drake, who retired as a fortune hunter, will embark on a globe-trotting journey in pursuit of historical conspiracies behind a fabled pirate treasure. Well, the developer of Uncharted series, Naughty Dogs, outlined the game's plot as Nathan's greatest adventure yet, and will test his physical limits, his resolve, and ultimately what he is willing to sacrifice to save the one he loves.
How's it? You got any repellent?
Jesus.
Yeah, have a bit left.
These guys are everywhere.
Bags. Don't use too much. I have a feeling this won't be a short mission.
really don't see the point of this.
What the? On the ledge! Ah, crap! Holy shit.
I nearly shot your head off.
Sam, you're okay.
Yeah, nothing I can't walk away from. It's good to see you're alive, little brother. Come on. We got a treasure to find.
PlayStation.
In the cutthroat variant.
So definitely after seeing this fight, you'll come to know that this is actually a Mortal Kombat. Yes guys, this is a 10th edition of Mortal Kombat series. Mortal Kombat X is an upcoming fighting game which is under the development of Netherlands Studios. The game is set to include a new, original and non-linear storyline, showcasing some of the game's most prolific characters including Scorpion and Sub-Zero, while introducing new challenges that represent the forces of good and evil and tie the tale together. It was confirmed that the story would begin at the end of the previous game and then eventually transition to the 25 years later in the future. The game will also feature extra characters like Casey Cage, Devora, Vera, Farah, also known as Tar, and Katal Khan. The release date is expected to be on April 14, 2015, according to the Wikipedia.
And last but not least, the Commando variation enhances Kano's grappling skills and allows him to counter both high and low attacks. A lethal combination that both grounds opponents while overwhelming them at close range.
Finish her. Kano wins.
Having expectation with the part 1 Homefront, I was really disappointed after playing the game and end up playing this game within 15 minutes. The reason was actually the gameplay and the graphics. Even there are reviews, as you can see in the screen, that there were many haters of this game who didn't actually like the gameplay and the graphics of the game, and so do I didn't like and got disappointed with this game. Well, part 2 set 2 years after the main event of Homefront 2. Revolution take place when the Great Korean Republic lost the western states due to the resistance forced by Handbrake. However, the GKR, also known as Great Korean Republic, has shifted their control to invade and capture many of the eastern states. Philadelphia, which is now a new central base, is heavily policed, with civilians living in a fear as the KPA patrol multiple districts in the city. A second rebellion is brewing and resistance growing stronger, being led by the protagonist Handbrake, but it will require more than the strength alone to take down the technically advanced GKR, was also known as Great Korean Republic. The game release date is still to be announced and expected to be released somewhere in 2015, so let us see the final touch of this trailer.
Stupid.
Achieved with CryEngine.
Well, from the makers of Heavenly Sword, Enslaved and Devil May Cry series, Ninja Theory is introducing a new title, HellBlade. The story is based on Celtic myth, and the trailer is focused on Senua, who is a HellBlade's protagonist, as she embarks on a very personal journey through a hellish underworld. So this is the brief story we know about this game.
We were standing on the edge.
Well, Doom is an upcoming multi-platform installment of Doom series. It's neither a reboot nor a prequel, but a little different from the past title. The new Doom is to feature mechanics such as melee combat, finishing moves, and ability to rip someone's arm, and use it to open a biometric security doors. Also said to be featured in the game are double jumping and freedom of movement such as vaulting and mantling. The developer also revealed that the game will bring certain elements that characterize the original Doom games, such as fast traveling, the lack of reloading, and the ability to carry numerous weapons at once. The game release date is still to be announced, but will be somewhere in 2015.
PlayStation.
After the big success of Witcher 2, CD Projekt Red will be bringing a new and the biggest open world Witcher 3 Wild Hunt map, more than 30 times bigger than its part 2. After the 10 years, our hero is old and tired, and that's why he returned to his core. He mounts a horse and rides into the world to travel and kill monsters, and try not to get involved in anything else. But it's not senseless travel. Before the end of Witcher 2, Geralt regains the memory fully and get to know that he isn't the only one who was thought to be dead due to the Revia's massacre 5 years ago. What is more, he knows is also his love Yennefer is looking after by Emperor of Nilfgaard. That is why Geralt should first of all get to the south, to the capital of Empire, and find the sorceress. The quest isn't simple, because when you begin to play, Nilfgaard gathers its troops at Yaruga Rivers to attack the Northern Kingdom once again. The game is expected to be released on May 19, 2015, and here is the trailer of Witcher 3.
What then? I shall give her what she deserves.
White Wolf, at last. I come for her of the prophecy. Every decision you make will bring devastation. Each choice will lead to a greater evil.
One of the biggest game announced for Xbox One so far is Halo 5 Guardian. The game was supposed to release in somewhere in November and December of 2014, but got delayed and expected to be released early in 2015. But the leak story synopsis said that the Chief would face a new battery of challenges and a test in a Herculean efforts to stay alive in a galaxy where sentient life is mercilessly haunted. Microsoft denied that details are official. What do you guys think about it? Check out the source below of Halo 5 Guardian in the description box. Also, if you want to share your views, you can comment down below and let us know about it. So let us see the trailer of Halo 5 Guardian.
Peggy 18.
Welcoming to our next game. Evolve is an upcoming cooperative competitive shooter video game pitting 4-player controlled hunters against an alien monsters controlled by 5 players. Both hunters and monster can use their unique abilities during the game. The hunters are tasked with killing the monster, while the monster must kill all the 4 hunters or complete a secondary objective such as destroying a human base or a power plant. The game is expected to be released in February 2015, and here is the trailer of the game.
Mother, can you keep them in the dark for life? Can you hide them from the waiting world? Oh, mother, I'd like to see your light, but if you wanna find hell with me, I can show you what it's like. Till you're bleeding, I'm not about to see your light. But if you wanna find hell with me, I'm gonna show you what it's like. I'm not about to see your light, but if you wanna find hell with me, I'm gonna show you what it's like. I'm gonna show you what. Yeah.
Inspired by counter-terrorist activities across the world, Rainbow Six Siege invites the player to master the art of destruction. The pillars of Rainbow Six, tactics, teamwork, and tension are the center of experience. Siege is a first-person tactical shooter that includes single-player, multiplayer, and cooperative modes. It's powered by a real blast and destruction, enabling high levels of destruction for next-gen consoles and high-end computers. For the first time in Rainbow Six, player will engage in Sieges, a brand new style of assault. Enemies now have the means to transfer their environment into strongholds. They can trap, fortify, and create defensive systems to prevent the breach by Rainbow teams. The game will not feature the cover system used in Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Vegas. The expected release date of the game is still to be announced and will be somewhere in 2015. Star Wars Battlefront is an upcoming action video game. The game is the third part but the reboot entry in the Battlefront series. It is scheduled for release in late 2015 for PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And here is the development trailer of Star Wars Battlefront.
We at DICE have the opportunity of a lifetime to make the Star Wars game that, as fans, we've all dreamt of playing. To stay as true to the films as possible, we went back to where it all began. Visiting the Lucas archives to capture the actual models and props used in the movies was an incredibly emotional experience. There's so much love and detail in these pieces that we want to get into the game. But to immerse players in iconic Star Wars battles will take more than just authentic weapons and vehicles. We went to the original movie locations, not just to capture the environments, but the emotions they invoke as well. The early results are truly spectacular. We have an experienced team, an extraordinary collaboration with Lucasfilm, and some of the best technology in the industry. But above all, it is our passion for Star Wars that will bring this legacy to life like never before. And as someone once said, do or do not. There is no try.
Recently, after the release of Unity, a new title revealed the leaked footage of Assassin's Creed, that is Assassin's Creed Victory, that will feature a new assassins during the 19th century of Victoria era in London, a historical period that fans have wanted to see in an Assassin's Creed game for quite some time. According to the footage, the game protagonist is most likely to assassins who is shown out on the streets and alley of London's, gambling in pubs, racing with carriages and more. He is shown accepting an assignment given by a masked woman to kill Roderick Bulmer for human trafficking. Before being attacked by assassins, the protagonist runs through the railway station, change outfits, take out the guards, and avoid assassins before using a grappling hook to swing over a Bulmer and stab him. Well, the game is expected to be released in 2015 for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Another leaked footage of the Just Cause explained that the game is in development. It has been confirmed that the game will set on the fictional Mediterranean island known as Medici, with Rico Rodriguez set as a protagonist against the brutal control of Director General Di Ravello, with the map size being similar to that of the settings of Just Cause 2. However, its vulnerable terrain has increased to allow more vertical. As a result of this, it is not possible for the player to explore subterranean caverns and to scale building more effectively and realistically. And the release date is expected to be somewhere in 2015. The Batman Arkham Knight main story is set 1 year after the event of Batman Arkham City and follows Batman at the peak of his ability as he confronts the Scarecrow, who is returned to Gotham City to unite Batman's enemies in a plot to finally kill the Dark Knight. Many gadgets and gameplay elements from previous Arkham games return, including the grapnel gun, line launcher, batarangs, the countering system, and detective vision. Batman can use some gadgets while gliding, such as batarangs or the line launcher. The player can fly Batman throughout the city using his cape, with gliding now allowing for longer sustained flights, steeper dives, and higher climbs. The grapnel guns can now be used to instantly switch direction during a glide, as well as being fired twice while in the air to chain grappling moves together. There is also a new battle rank sensor that can be thrown out to gain intel on the surrounding areas. The game is scheduled for release on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows on June 2, 2015.
So that's who we had.
How many more bones will you crush? How many lives will you destroy in pursuit of what you call justice? You are the product of everything you fear. Violence, darkness, helplessness. All that remains is for you to watch as I drag your beloved Gotham into oblivion.
One of the biggest hits we ever saw is GTA 5 for consoles. Now the game is coming to the PC next year on 27 January 2015. Well, what are your expectations with the game? Are you excited to play it? Many PC gamers are waiting for this game from past 1 year, and finally they will get next year a new and the PC version of GTA 5 on 27 January 2015, and this is I've said second time. And as you can see, these are the in-game footage of the game from PS4 which I have played and updated. And let me tell you guys, if you are going to pre-order this game, you will get an exclusive content from the GTA 5, and also you'll get $1 million in-game tax to spend it on game as well as on online mods. Miami is embroiled in a drug war, and Officer Nick Mendoza had just made detective. Alongside his partner, Retainian detective Kaimin Dow, he follows the drug supply chain from the street to the source. In a series of increasingly of the book cases, the two detectives come to realize that the power and corruption can affect both the sides of law. So guys, we are talking about Battlefield Hardline, which features a new variety of gameplay that breaks away from the traditional Battlefield game mode. The focus of the game has been shifted to the police and the war on the crime, breaking away from the military setting. The main faction in Hardline are the police, special responsive units, and criminals. Players will have access to a variety of military-grade weapons and vehicles such as UH-60, a Black Hawk, as well as having police equipment such as tasers and handcuffs. The game is expected to be released on 17th March 2015.
You have the right to remain silent!
One of the most anticipated games ever we have been waiting for. Tom Clancy's The Division, directed by Ryan Bernard, is set to release somewhere in 2015. Real world events which revealed how vulnerable we have become. Society has become fragile and complex. I won't say anything more about this game, but the game will definitely say everything about itself in this trailer.
It's hard to watch something you love destroy itself, to see it fall apart. Disaster always feels so distant, detached. Someone else's struggle in some faraway place. It's not until it's in our city, at our doors, that we realize how fragile we are. All of us. All of this.
No, baby, Steven. I'm here. Mommy's right here. No. Please. I love you, Marcus.
down, it came down hard. And we fell. We buried ourselves in anger, fear, and the instinct to survive.
I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm just not strong enough.
Where's the drive, son?
Please no more.
And the real truth is, no one watched, no one saw, wanted to see.
Where you going?
Tragedy is invisible. People turn away from it and run from it if they can. And it's hard knowing that you belong here, that your purpose lies amongst all this pain. But someone's gotta be there to pick it up, to push back, put the first piece back together, put us all back together.
Hey guys, thanks for watching top 20 most anticipated games of 2015. I hope you really liked the video, and if you do take a few seconds to hit the like button and also subscribe to become a part of Gamers Bro Nation.